everybody, I have not done a weekend vlog in a little while, so I've been very busy. At the moment, me and Cam are kind of in the process of moving our stuff because we are moving out of our flat. So there's a lot to do there. We're packing up, trying to sort everything out. It's been crazy and we're still in the process of doing it. And to answer any questions, yes, these bookshelves are coming with me, so don't you fret. So I wanted to just talk about what we've been up to. So yesterday we went to go see Cam's nephew. It was his 4th birthday, so we got to go do that and it was really fun. Had a lovely little party with everyone. It was so nice. I didn't want to film it because obviously just wanted to be in the moment. But we had a lot of fun. We got to play pin the tail on the donkey and I won. I actually did win. So that's crazy. And yeah, me and Cam at the moment have been packing and everything. I also want to show you a book that I bought today. I got Wild Side, the special W.H. Smith edition. So it was actually half price. It cost $4.99. So I'm very happy with that. It's shiny. It's to match my other one. I've got Wild Eyes in the shiny version as well. I just need to get that other one. Wild Love. That's the one I need to get in the shiny. But I don't know if they still do it or not. And we popped into Waterstones. And bonus, look what they had in there. So they had this Infinite Fates bookmark and I had to pick it up. I mean, I've not even got the book yet, but the book looks stunning and I really want to get it. And it says, maybe that's all love is, in the end, an endless tempting of fate. I'll just show you. It's so cool. I just had to pick it up. It was free and it also feels really nice. So that's going in my bookmark collection. Another book that I've bought recently is this. So it is the Book of Azrael, but it's the French edition. And look, oh my goodness, look at the edge. It's insane. It's so big as well, it's crazy. So it's the French special edition that they made, and then it's got this art cover inside. Hopefully it focuses for you. So that's the inside, and then it's also got oh my god, I've just seen a really cool page that I didn't know was in it. It's also got this side. Oh, I'm hoping you guys can see, hold on, the map. And I've just spotted this. Hold on one. Stop it. What? I can't. That's so cool. This is my favourite book, okay? And my favourite book series. So I ran on Vinted when I saw this. I'm so happy with this. So I know Fairy Loot were doing the 3 books for the special editions recently. And I didn't have a Fairy Loot account. So I was really sad because I really wanted to get them as it is my favourite series. But I managed to get my hands on this. So I'm happy. I think this looks insane. And I just am over the moon with it. And yeah, I unfortunately couldn't get the other ones. I ended up getting onto the Fairy Loot subscription. So now I have got the Romantasy subscription. So I've started that and I couldn't get my hands on the books. But started that and I cancelled my Illumicrate one because I kind of just want one. And I have been waiting for the Fairy Loot one for, I can't even know, since August last year. So yeah. That's why I wanted to just stick to that now that I've got it. But I'm happy with that addition. Me and Cam are actually going to go out to the supermarket. We need to go get some food. So we're going to go do that. And then I will bring you guys with me, I guess. And also, you'll probably be able to see me pack some stuff up too in a little bit. I'll see you guys for now. We're back. We've got some shopping. Cam is going to be cooking. We're gonna have some courgette spaghetti. So instead of pasta, it's basically like courgette and it's spiraled and things. I'm quite excited to try it. So yeah, and we're gonna have it with like ground pork and stuff. So it's gonna be really nice. And then I thought I would catch up with some reading. So I've just kind of shown you guys what we've been up to. Like our flat at the moment has been very like, well, feels very bare at the moment because obviously we've been packing things. There's some stuff we've put in storage, other stuff that we're trying to get through now. We're trying to sell some things as well. So there's been like different things that we've been trying to do. So it's a slow process, but we're getting there eventually. So like this living room, it feels so much bare like than it did. So slowly but surely we have kind of got some of our stuff out the way. I'm trying to be good and like actually be harsh and be like, I need to get rid of this, because I like to hold on to things. I'm so bad, especially with like clothes and stuff. I like to be like, oh, like, you know, I will wear that, and then I'll never wear it. So I am actually trying to be good and be like, no, I need to get rid of it. So I'm trying to be harsh on myself and do that. But I thought, because I haven't actually read anything this weekend, I would read a bit of my book, Legendary. I'm currently reading this because I finished Caravel, which was my book club pick. And I tell you, the way that book messed with my mind, and I was just shocked, okay? I never have experienced a book quite like that. Like, it had so many plot twists and like different things, but like it was insane. Like, I've honestly never experienced a book like it. I was just like, what is going on? And the way my mind was racing with different like thoughts and ideas of what could have been happening, I was just wrong. I was just completely wrong. And I was like, what? So it was insane. And because it ended on a cliffhanger, I knew I had to read the next one. I was just like, I know I've got other stuff that I want to read, but I need to read the next one. I could not leave it like that. So I've started Legendary. And for anyone that also doesn't know what this series is about, it's the Caravel series. It's by Stephanie Garber, who also wrote Once Upon a Broken Heart. Now, as I've mentioned 100 times, I have actually read Once Upon a Broken Heart. I read it before I read Caravel. Now, I know people read Caravel first. I didn't, and I tell you, I love Once Upon a Broken Heart. Amazing, like fairy tale sort of fantasy. It is brilliant. Now, I am loving Caravel too. Like, it's giving me the same sort of feeling as when I read Once Upon a Broken Heart. Caravel, I'm gonna sort of sum it up for you. To me, it feels like a really extravagant circus. Like, think Circus du Soleil, that sort of thing, mixed with like fantasy, mixed with like tricking your sort of mind. And yeah, that's basically what it is. And it's just insane. There's so many tricks at play, but it's so worth it. I just find that I'm not getting bored, and there's always something happening as I'm reading it. I'm like, whoa, my mind is just honestly racing reading this book series, like trying to figure out what's happening. But Cam's about to cook, so he's closed the door. But I genuinely am enjoying reading this series so much. I have the collector's editions ones as well, which is why they look like this. The collector's box set from Waterstones, very pretty book set. So yeah, I've got Legendary, then I'm gonna read Finale, and then there's also Spectacular, which is a small sort of novella. And yeah, I'm very excited to also get into those two as well. Considering how these are going, it's a lot to process, but really does get your mind racing and your feelings go like, ooh. Genuinely, there was a moment in Caraval where I was like, and you know, you're just like, I can't believe that has just happened. Like, did not expect it one bit. That's just how this whole book series is making me feel. So I'm gonna read it and catch up on my reading, and I'll bring you guys with me because I know you guys like to read too. So let's do some reading. This is also my reading cushion that I have, but I rarely ever actually use it. It just makes you sit so upright. I don't know, but it's so comfy and I love it. Like, it's just soft. That's why I've kept it. I've got to page 78, so let's start from there and we're gonna see how much I can read. I've just thought of a really quick question. What's everyone's thoughts on third person writing? Because personally, I don't mind it. I don't really have an issue reading it, but I've had a lot of people say they don't really like third person, and I just wondered what everyone else felt towards it. Sorry, it just popped into my head because this book's written in third person, so yeah. Quick question. Plan is to kind of sit, enjoy the sun, need to finish packing up some stuff. We need to get rid of some stuff, but our bins are currently full at the moment. It's kind of hard to do that. But I've just eaten my omelette that Cam made me. It was so good. And I've got my drink with me as well. So just gonna chill out, and I might try and listen to some of my audiobook because I need to finish the Consider Me audiobook. I've been listening to it for ages. I've been doing it over a certain amount of time. I don't listen to it every day, so I might try and finish that because I'm really close to finishing. So gonna do that, and then I can chill and maybe read a bit as well today because I need to. And I'm thinking of doing a live today as well, so can also do that. Oh yes, and go for a walk that Cam just mentioned. So I've just finished Consider Me. I really enjoyed it. It was my first proper audiobook that I've actually listened to, so was quite interesting. It took me a while to get through it because it's just trying to find the time to listen to the audiobooks. Also, I would forget a lot that I had it on there to listen to, but did enjoy it. I liked the characters. Threw me off when the guy would do the girl voice and the girl would do the guy voice. Did throw me off on that, but I mean, that's just how the audiobook was. Story was quite interesting. It was like another ice hockey sort of romance, so that was quite nice to sort of listen to. It was very much like the main guy was an ice hockey player who was like a playboy sort of guy, not a playboy. It was very much that the main character was an ice hockey guy. He was quite famous, and he was like one of those like players sort of characters, and he never really committed to anyone. And then you've got this girl who is a teacher, and you know, she's just really lovely, and yeah, they have this sort of connection, and it goes from there. But it was quite fun to listen to, and recommend listening to audiobooks, definitely do. Me and Cam are actually going to go for a walk in town. It's really sunny, so I'm actually braving it with a dress today. I don't know how it's going to go because in the shade it's a bit cold, but I'm going to try stand in the sun as much as I can. So we're going to go do that now. It's so lovely out here. Me and Cam are just going for a nice little walk. We went to TK Maxx, and it's just, the weather is insanely warm. I wasn't sure like being in the shade, but actually it's not too bad, and I'm wearing a dress, so that's saying something. Normally I'm always cold, but it's lovely, isn't it, Cam? We're well happy right now. Nice way to like end a Sunday, really, like, well, mid-Sunday, but very happy. This is the weather I want. It is so nice out here. We're regretting not bringing the blanket and the books and any drinks because it's so nice, and now we're thirsty, but it's lovely. We're just chilling. We thought we'd sit for a little bit and just sunning ourselves, getting some vitamin D, and just relaxing, really. We are back, and we are going to be sitting outside on our little balcony area, decking sort of area actually. I'm going to be reading Legendary because I'm currently reading this. I've got to page 102, so Cam is also going to be outside reading with me. He has got the light that blinds us because I have been invited to go to a publishing sort of party the day after the release of the second book, The Dark That Hides Us, by Andy Darcy Theo, the author. So I'm going to be going in April, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Going to be dressing up and everything. Cam's coming with me, so he is reading the book so he can update himself on everything. I also wanted to shout out Cozy Chapters store on Etsy because I am a brand rep, so you get 10% off if you use code EDEN10. So you can get 10% off the Kindle inserts on there. She's just dropped some summer ones as well, so definitely go check them out. I've got the Quicksilver one, and I am obsessed. So you can put what Kindle you have, and honestly, it's so worth it. I'll put the links to the Etsy store as well in the description for you guys, so you can go check it out because they are gorgeous, and it just makes your Kindle just that bit nicer for decoration. So go check them out, please. Also got my diet lemonade and juice. Best drink, I tell you. So refreshing. little spoiler here. If you guys haven't read Once Upon a Broken Heart, skip now. Jax has just shown up. I'm so excited. I love Jax. I remember seeing a candle in TK Maxx and it was this red apple, and I was just like, that is just Jax coded. Really wanted to get it, but I didn't. Regrets on that. But I was like, Jax! He is playing Tella's fictional fiance. What? I wasn't expecting that. I knew he was going to be in the Caravel series, but that's not what I expected from this. I'm so excited. So I got to page 160 on Legendary, and then since then I've just been trying to like go through some of my clothes, and also I've been watching an episode of Apple Cider Vinegar on Netflix, so I've also been doing that as well. So just been chilling. Cam made the dinner, it was lovely, absolutely loved it. And now I'm about to start a live so I can do some reading sprints for a little bit. That's the plan. Hey guys, just to round up the end of this video, I actually did do my sprint reads. I did a couple on there. I got to page 216 on my lives. I'm really enjoying Legendary. It's so good, and honestly makes your brain go crazy, but worth reading, honestly. I have been trying to get rid of some stuff from my clothes drawers, so I've been doing that. I'm very tired now, so I'm going to head to bed and, yeah, go to sleep because I've got work tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later. If you've enjoyed watching my videos, please do check out my other videos. Some will pop up on screen now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.